In a world dominated by social media, 24/7 news cycles, and constant communication, the ability to remain silent and composed is a rare and powerful skill. We live in an era where everyone feels compelled to voice their opinions, often without reflection or restraint. Yet history and philosophy teach us that true power often lies not in loudness, but in the ability to control oneself and the situation through strategic silence. Friedrich Nietzsche, one of the most influential philosophers of the 19th century, offers profound insights into the nature of power, control, and influence. His concept of the will to power and the ideal of the Übermensch overman provide a framework for understanding how to navigate life's challenges with strength and wisdom. This expanded exploration delves into Nietzsche's philosophy, the art of strategic silence, and practical ways to apply these principles in modern life. Arguments are a fundamental part of human interaction, but they often serve purposes beyond the pursuit of truth. Nietzsche observed that many arguments are driven by psychological needs such as ego protection, power struggles, and social validation. Understanding these motivations can help us approach conflicts with greater clarity and control. Admitting fault or error can feel like a personal defeat. Nietzsche argued that the ego often resists truth to preserve its self-image. Arguments frequently become battles for dominance rather than opportunities for mutual understanding. Many people argue to gain approval or appear intelligent in the eyes of others. Nietzsche's critique of reactive behavior highlights the importance of self-control. When we react impulsively, we surrender our power to others. By mastering our emotions and choosing when to engage, we can maintain control over our interactions. The will to power is one of Nietzsche's most misunderstood concepts. It is not merely about dominance or aggression, but about the drive to assert one's will over oneself and one's environment. This assertion can take many forms, from creative expression to strategic silence. The will to power begins with self-control. By mastering our impulses and emotions, we gain the ability to shape our lives and interactions. Beyond self-mastery, the will to power involves influencing our surroundings. This can be achieved through persuasion, leadership, or strategic silence. Critics often misinterpret the will to power as a justification for tyranny. However, Nietzsche's philosophy emphasizes personal growth and self-overcoming rather than oppression. The Übermensch, overman. The Übermensch represents Nietzsche's ideal of a person who transcends societal norms and limitations. This individual is not bound by reactive behavior, but instead acts with intention and purpose. Characteristics of the Übermensch: self-control. The Übermensch masters their emotions and impulses. Strategic engagement. They choose when to speak and when to remain silent. Transcendence. They rise above societal expectations and create their own values. Contrast with the last man. Nietzsche contrasts the Übermensch with the last man, a passive and complacent figure who avoids challenges and seeks only comfort. The Übermensch embodies the principles of the will to power, using silence and strategic engagement to navigate life's complexities. The power of strategic silence. Silence is often underestimated as a tool for control and influence. When used strategically, it can shift the dynamics of an interaction and reveal hidden truths. Psychological effects of silence. Uncertainty. Silence can create discomfort, causing others to reveal more than they intend. Reflection. It provides space for introspection and thoughtful responses. Authority. Silence can convey confidence and authority, making others more receptive to your words. Historical exemplars of silent power. Throughout history, many figures have harnessed the power of silence and strategic engagement to achieve their goals. Socrates. By asking questions rather than providing answers, Socrates led others to uncover truths for themselves. Steve Jobs. Jobs' ability to focus on what truly mattered allowed him to revolutionize industries without getting bogged down in unnecessary debates. Miyamoto Musashi. Musashi's mastery of psychological warfare, including the use of silence, made him an undefeated samurai. Gandhi. Through nonviolent resistance and strategic silence, Gandhi inspired a nation to achieve independence. Queen Elizabeth I. Known for her calculated silence, Elizabeth I navigated the complexities of politics and power with remarkable skill. Applying Nietzsche's philosophy today, Nietzsche's insights are not just theoretical, they offer practical strategies for navigating modern life. Choosing battles wisely. The 80-20 rule suggests that 20% of your efforts yield 80% of your results. Focus on what truly matters. Mastering emotions. Techniques such as mindfulness, journaling, and meditation can help regulate emotions and foster self-control. Using silence strategically. Practice pausing before responding in conversations. Use silence to create space for reflection and guide interactions. Focusing on influence. True power lies in guiding outcomes rather than overpowering others. Build influence through empathy, understanding, and strategic engagement. Critiques and counter-arguments. While Nietzsche's philosophy offers valuable insights, it is not without its critics. Common criticisms. Some argue that Nietzsche's emphasis on power and self-assertion can lead to selfishness or manipulation. Balancing silence and assertiveness. Silence is a powerful tool, but it must be balanced with assertiveness to avoid passivity. Dangers of overuse. Excessive silence can be perceived as aloofness or disinterest. It is important to use silence strategically, not as a default response. Nietzsche's philosophy reveals that true power lies in self-control and strategic engagement. By mastering the art of silence and deliberate action, we can navigate life's challenges with strength and wisdom. In a world full of noise, the ability to remain silent and composed is a rare and powerful skill. Reflect on your own experiences with silence and power. How can you apply Nietzsche's insights to your daily interactions? Share your thoughts and join the conversation about the silent power within us all.